Alrighty, here's another fairly long question. I'm going to tell you the question, but first a bit of information before I receive the message. I just finished going through the motion with my addiction, and at this time, I was in my emotions and all over the place. I would speak to Jesus or God after what I had done because I felt guilty and ashamed of what I'd done. I was talking to God and Jesus when I heard this message from God saying to me, "What you mean for evil, I mean for good." He said this to me, but I don't understand. I was wondering what you think about it. I'm just looking for answers. I'm just asking what you think this might mean. I'm not exactly sure, but I've thought about it a lot. Some of the things you have said, John, have kind of answered it, but I'm not sure. Do you have any thoughts thoughts as to what this means also? Thank you. You're welcome. So let me go back up here. What is addiction? I've said this in other videos. I'm going to say it on this one as well. Addiction is medicating your fear. It's medicating your fear. You're feeling separate from love. You're feeling separate from God. You're feeling separate from Source. And what you're missing is that positive sensation. So you find something that makes you feel better, and then you become addicted to the substance that makes you feel better because it makes you feel better, not because you're not connected to God, which you're always connected to God, but you have set yourself off from feeling the connection to God, and that's really what addiction really is. Now, let me go down to what you said here. You heard this message in your head and saying to me that what you mean for evil, I mean for good. What you mean for evil, I mean for good. So when you get into your fears and your anxieties, you call it evil. You call the drug addiction evil. Well, you're the reason you're doing it is because the reason you're doing those addictive behaviors is because you are in fear. Fear is the tool we use to experience love, to experience God. We go through our dark nights of the soul so that we can experience the bright day of our reality. We go through our negatives and our traumas and our experiences so that we can know what the love of God truly is. And when you're going through your process of addiction, what you're actually looking for is something to make you feel like you're connected to God, feel like you're connected to Source, feel like you're connected to something that's positive and loving. And you go to that artificial feeling that makes you go, okay, I can rest. Now, let me kind of explain this again. I did this on other videos, but I'm going to do it in this one as well. I'm yawning. Pardon me. I can tell you why. I'll tell you why I yawn. It's a psychosomatic response. Whenever I talk about meditation, whenever I talk about this story, it makes me yawn, and I'll tell you why. Because if I was a drinker and I was addicted to alcohol, right? I would say, I need a drink, I need a drink, I need a drink, I need a drink. And then I would get my drink and I allow myself to exhale and relax. I allow myself to set down my stress. If I was a smoker, I need a cigarette, I need a cigarette, I need a cigarette, I need a cigarette. I allow myself to exhale. I need a slice of pizza, I need a slice of pizza, I need a slice of pizza. So good. Right? I need sex, I need sex, I need sex, I need sex. Oh, God. Feels so good. Every addictive behavior is about exhaling. Every one of them. Now, why would that be? Because the primal response to fear is to store air in our bodies so we can run further and faster. It's a natural primal response. And by exhaling, relaxing our muscles, we go back to Source. God's at the bottom of every exhale. God is right there with you every moment of every day. What leads people to addictions is not recognizing that they're already connected to God and not recognizing the feeling of that relax when they exhale. Because that feeling of the relaxation is the doorway to God. It's the inkling of expression of love. It's you at your most authentic state. Sorry. It's you at your most authentic state. And that's what you're here for, is to be and do the things that you love, because God is love. I love to paint. When you paint, you're one with God. I love to act. Oh, when you act, you're one with God. I love to do complex mathematics. Oh, when you're doing your complex mathematics, you're one with God. I love to drive. Oh, when you drive, you're one with God. Whatever you love to do, you are one with God while you're doing it. You are in that awareness. The problem is you don't acknowledge the fact that the love of that thing is God. And you look for substances to replace God. But if you realize that you are like, oh, I love to drive. So God gives you a loving experience while you drive. Oh, I love to sit on the beach. So God gives you that loving feeling when you're on the beach. That's the important part. And when I say God gives you, that is a misstatement. That's just a feeling that you get when you recognize your connection to God. God doesn't give you anything. God is not a separate entity from you. You and God are co-creators. You are demand and He is supply. Or he/she, yada yada, is supply. Right? Whatever you ask in God's name is granted if you have faith. Nothing will be impossible for you. Those are huge statements. That means you are the creator. You're the one who has to ask. You're the one who is creating your experience. And when you look at addiction and you look at this statement, this statement that you're asking about is, what you mean for evil, I mean for good. Right? Your fear, your anxiety is your evil. But experiencing fears and anxiety is good because it shows you the contrast between love and fear. And so that's the way I would look at this statement and realize that it's up to you to choose to feel love. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye. Thank you, my friends, for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure that you've subscribed and you like it, you share it, but also comment below it. Let's get this community talking about these topics and spreading this information out far and wide so we can change the world for the better. Thank you.